Welcome back everyone to your stimulus update for today. I do hope your week has been going well so far. In this update, we have to cover a couple things. Number one, the expanded extended child tax credit that will start going out very soon, and we have an update on that. Also, we have a brand new study, a brand new report showing exactly what more stimulus checks would do for the economy. We'll be discussing it all in today's video, but before we get started and dive right in, make sure that you do give this video a big thumbs up, smash a like button. I would greatly appreciate that. Also, if you have not already, do become a subscriber today. Click that big red button as well as the notification bell as well. That will notify you when I do post a brand new video. And so we'll also be doing our next cash giveaway when we do at 20,000 subscribers, and we just hit 15,000, so we're rounding the corner, rounding the turn there, and you'll have to be subscribed to be entered. You might as well get that out of the way now. So I would appreciate if you do this couple things for me, and once you do, we can get started. So in statements made to a Senate hearing committee, the IRS Commissioner Charles Rettig, he laid out payment plans for the new child tax credit as part of the $1.9 trillion stimulus bill. And the current goal is for the IRS to begin payments this July. While there is no guarantee just yet, Commissioner Rettig had stated, quote, "If we end up not being on track for some unforeseen situation, we will advise the committee." And in a push to make sure that these payments are on the timeline proposed, Senator Michael Bennet, Democrat from Colorado, said during the hearing, quote, "Expenses like diapers, formula, and childcare can't wait until tax time. Monthly payments are particularly important during the pandemic, with so many low and middle income families experiencing significant challenges." This is very true. The expansion and extension of the child tax credit under the most recent stimulus bill was a huge helping hand to so many millions of American households, and that money will start going into the bank accounts of these American families very soon. The stimulus bill also implemented that the child tax credit would be paid in advance and in monthly installments, and so families could expect monthly amounts of $250 to $300 per child, increasing the maximum to $3,600 for children under 6 and $3,000 for children from 6 to 17 years old. So if you do have a young child in the house or multiple, you will be getting this monthly payment for each child. Now, the new tax credit does come with restrictions. If you are a higher income earner, you will not qualify for the full amount. But if you make under $75,000 annually, you will likely qualify and be eligible for the entire amount. For each $1,000 of income above $150,000 for a jointly filing couple, or above $112,500 for a single head of household filers, the credit will be reduced by $50. And the IRS is preparing for this child tax credit because Rettig had also told the committee that the IRS will be hiring an additional 1,000 customer service representatives to address the potentially high call volumes. So many American families will benefit greatly from this child tax credit, and the IRS is expected to send out the initial first payments to families starting in July. And on top of the child tax credit, there is still sentiment that we could see another stimulus check. And we have a brand new report showing what a fourth and even a fifth stimulus check would do for the economy and American people. In fact, a brand new report from the Economic Security Project, this is a nonprofit that advocates for guaranteed income or universal basic income, suggests that sending a fourth and fifth stimulus check could keep at least 12 million Americans out of poverty. It was published just this month, and the study said that previous distributions of stimulus checks have been proven to help families cover basic needs and boost small business revenue. And the report's authors had said, quote, "Direct payments to households are broad enough to help most people who need it, filling the holes in other aid programs like unemployment insurance, while flexible enough to allow people to solve their own unique challenge." Quote, "Cash has been the leading force in reducing poverty during one of the deepest recessions in modern history, and is one of the only policies that can narrow persistent imbalances in poverty, income, and wealth between Americans of color and white Americans." If you take a look at the three stimulus checks, in just the last year, the government has distributed approximately $850 billion in direct cash aid to Americans. And this came in the form of the $1,200 check, the $600 check, and most recently, the $1,400 stimulus check. And according to the nonprofit, that money has translated into a 20% income boost for low-income households. More specifically, the stimulus checks have added $250 billion to people of color and $480 billion to households in the bottom 60% of income. The authors of the study had also said, quote, "A year of research on the stimulus checks show that cash is one of the best policy interventions available in a crisis. Cash gets the most help to the most people who need it. stimulating the economy and shortening the recession. And in arguing and advocating for a fourth round and even a fifth round of stimulus checks, the nonprofit said that direct payments would not only boost consumer spending and increase small business revenue, but it would also grow local and state revenue. The Economic Security Project also cited President Joe Biden's American Rescue Plan, which included a third round of stimulus checks and lifted nearly 16 million Americans out of poverty. This is further proof that direct payments have been beneficial. Currently, the poverty line for an American household of 3 people is $21,960. So it's no secret that even more stimulus checks could lift even more Americans out of poverty. But of course, the question is, will they come? Well, with Biden's recent proposal to hike the capital gains tax and his unveiling of the $2 trillion infrastructure package, you could very well see more stimulus being implemented in this country. We just covered the most recent legislation introduced from Democratic lawmakers to make college tuition free for all Americans, or at least Americans in low and middle income families. And so stimulus has not stopped. It could be on the way. Lawmakers have been pressuring President Biden to include more stimulus checks, perhaps in his $2 trillion infrastructure plan. So whether it ends up in that plan or another piece of legislation down the road, the probability of stimulus checks and more of them has not dropped. We'll be sure to update you guys on any new developments and news surrounding stimulus, whether it is in the form of a direct cash payment or a child tax credit or some other form of stimulus. You'll find all updates right here on this channel. This is your one-stop shop for everything in regards to stimulus, news, and politics happening in this country. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, smash a like button. I would appreciate that. And if you have not already, become a subscriber today. Click that big red button as well as the notification bell as well. And if you'd like to get some free stocks, all on me, all free, use my links down below in the description. When you do sign up with Robinhood and or Webull, you'll actually get some free stocks, some valued up to thousands of dollars in some cases. Do let me know what stocks you do get. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.